Hi everyone, I wanted to talk about this Babylon program because it was a really good program and I really recommend you watch it. See this blue in the background? That represents Jesus and God in the light. Here's your Obama type character. Here's your woman of the Bible with her blonde hair. See, she's wearing blue for Jesus and God in the light. And this is your clown character right here. Finn, played by Bertie Carvel. Now, James Nesbitt's character is probably the one who represents Jesus because he commits suicide. So it represents when Jesus sacrificed himself on the cross. Just as James Nesbitt sacrificed himself by committing suicide. Well, James Nesbitt didn't, but his character did. That he played in this Babylon program. He played a commissioner. Now, Bertie Carvel. You may know him from Dr. Foster. Not that I even watched that show, but there we go. And he also does the voice of the Imperial Agents. The Imperial Agents class in Star Wars The Old Republic. So he is one of the people who becomes the Outlander. Meaning his character that he plays. Now, Bertie Carvel. Just like your Bertie Bott's Every Flavor Beans from Harry Potter. See, even these pop vinyls have Illuminati pyramids as noses. In this latest chapter of Star Wars The Old Republic, Knights of the Fallen Empire, basically Galt, this guy, he talks about jumping, but the Outlander talks about running. And this jumping that Galt was on about is also represented in the Channel 4 program, The Jump. See how this guy's got goggles on him? And that represents... I think you know what's coming. These visors come in with the mind control and the mark of the beast. In this John Carter movie, John Carter represents Jesus. See, he's got the sword that represents Excalibur. He literally has the same initials as Jesus Christ, JC. And this represents the dog. Jesus' dog. And you need a dog to get into heaven.
They have shut the door, and now he can jump.
So, the Grot's one said about shutting a door, and now he can jump. Just like the jump, and just like when Galt mentions jumping in this game. This is a scene from Star Wars The Force Awakens where Maz Kanata hands Rey Luke and Anakin's lightsaber. Later on in the film, right at the end, Rey tries to hand the lightsaber to Luke. Luke is Jesus. This is your new type of Eucharist. This is your Infinity Stone, and the acorn out of Ice Age Collision Course, and the apple in the Garden of Eden, and the apple in Enchanted, and the apple in the X-Men Sky commercial, and the apple in Snow White and the Huntsman. This represents passing the torch, just like passing the Olympic torch. Again, going back to ancient times. See how this is shaped like a pyramid and a V for the Fifth Age? The Fifth Age coming of the Bible. Even BB-8 and R2's eyes represent the Illuminati eyes. I mean, the Illuminati eye that is on top of the pyramid. Even this thing here, the Starkiller base, the part that the laser shoots out of looks like an eye. This is the same thing as Cyclops in X-Men. Starkiller base shoots out a laser, just like Cyclops does, and just like the Death Star does. This is a perfect vision board right here. Here is Satan. Here's your Obama type character. Here's your Millennium of Christ in the form of the Millennium Falcon. And all of these stormtroopers represent the Nazi fascism that's coming. And they represent all of the military forces in the world being combined. That involves Russia, Korea, and the USA. Although, as I've said before, the USA military will probably be quite crippled after all of the nukes and tidal waves and earthquakes happen and stuff. I guess Han and Leia are probably like the mother and father figures. So Han is Joseph, and Leia is Mary, because they are the parents of Kylo Ren. I know that doesn't make much sense because Mary and Joseph are Jesus' parents and not Satan's. But still. Yeah, so these X-Wings here, they represent the ship that we have to go in with Jesus Christ. Like the Ark. Even like like these robots here, they represent like your Transformers and like the robots in iRobot. And then like the Starkiller base represents nukes, just like the Death Star does. Here's another perfect vision board. Here, you have the woman of the Bible with her blonde hair in the form of Chloe Grace Moretz. Here she is right here on this Economist cover. And she is down the bottom, just like she's down the bottom here. Zac Efron, the clown that causes chaos. He's on top here. And he's on top here. Okay, he doesn't as much in this one, because he tries to help these two in this one. But in the first one, he was the cause of all of the chaos. Here's your mother character, your Mary character in the form of Rose Byrne. See, she has brunette hair, just like they thought Mary had brunette hair. And I guess Seth Rogen probably represents Jesus. See, he's got a beard, just like they thought Jesus had a beard. Thank you very much, everybody. See you all at the wedding feast of the Lamb. Keep faith in Jesus Christ. And don't forget, we have to pass over her. We have to pass over Jacob's trouble.